I'm at the Baker Wetlands in Douglas County today for a milestone event in the long, complex history of the South Lawrence Trafficway.
This Discovery Center represents years of passion and perseverance, particularly on behalf of the Boyd family. Just beyond these windows is an amazing example of the distinction of Baker University. We are among only a handful of universities in the country with access to such a magnificent area of natural wetlands. This place provides unparalleled academic experiences, not just for our students, but for all residents of Douglas County.
The discussion about building a bypass around Lawrence to connect K-10 on the east side of the city to the Kansas Turnpike on the west lasted for at least 3 decades. Finding the balance between the needs of a city and protection of the environment was key to clearing the way for construction of this $130 million project.
I have been on both sides of the argument, whether the road should be built or where it should be built. And I think that through working with KDOT and some consultants that we had to work with, we were able to come up with a mitigation plan that I think is, I think the mitigation plan is probably unique from any transportation department across the country.
Because of the South Lawrence Trafficway and our interaction with Baker and the wetlands here, we've got 58 acres of wetlands and habitat replaced, 317 acres of wetlands created and restored, 73 acres of upland prairie, 27 acres of riparian habitat, $16 million spent as part of the South Lawrence Trafficway project on wetland mitigation, $4 million spent on noise walls. You can see the noise walls along the new South Lawrence Trafficway alignment. $1.6 million spent on this building, on the Education Center, and $9 million put into the endowment that keeps this running. So I would offer that because of the South Lawrence Trafficway, we now have a resource that's more accessible to all those wanting to enjoy, experience, and be educated by the wetlands resource. And I think that's a great thing. And I'm happy KDOT was part of that. Thank you.
Anytime you can expand the habitat, that's going to benefit the wildlife. We already have 28 new species of birds that we've seen since we started the restoration project. Now, to the public, the project has been to allow us to put in 4 new parking lots. So people will have better access to the Discovery Center. We'll have signage along the trails. We'll have more trails for them to enjoy and to walk along.
The road construction, which got underway in 2013, will create a 6-mile, 4-lane freeway from K-10 to US 59. From there, it will connect to the western leg of the existing SLT, ultimately tying into the Kansas Turnpike west of Lawrence.
So we're well past the halfway point as far as construction activity is concerned. We're scheduled to be done by contract late next year. We're hoping to beat that. We're hoping sometime next summer it'll be open to traffic. We've opened some roads already, some of the local roads up to traffic.
Already, there's some Douglas County residents who are reaping the benefit of the South Lawrence Trafficway. From the Baker Wetlands, I'm Steve Swartz for the Kansas Department of Transportation.